In the small, seemingly tranquil town of Willow's End, a series of chilling murders shattered the peace, leaving the community in fear and disbelief. The killer, known as the Willow Wraith, was never caught, disappearing as mysteriously as the fog that blankets the town each night. As years passed, the legend of the Willow Wraith became just another ghost story whispered among the townsfolk during the bleak winter months. But for Detective Sarah Jennings, the unresolved case was a relentless haunt. Retired yet unable to let go, Sarah spent her days poring over the old case files, searching for the clue that had eluded them all those years ago. It was on a stormy night, when the rain tapped incessantly against her window, that Sarah uncovered a pattern she had missed before, a symbol etched at each crime scene, hidden in plain sight. Determined to follow this new lead, Sarah visited the abandoned house where the last victim was found. As she stepped inside, the air turned cold, and an overwhelming sense of dread filled the space. It was then that Sarah realized she was not alone. Before her stood the spectral figure of the Willow Wraith, his ghostly form more terrifying than any living killer could be. The ghost spoke, his voice a whisper on the wind, revealing a tale of betrayal and vengeance from beyond the grave. He had been a serial killer in life, yes, but in death he was bound to the very town he had terrorized, cursed to relive his final moments over and over, and now he sought release from his eternal torment. Sarah, understanding the gravity of her discovery, knew that bringing peace to the ghost of the Willow Wraith meant solving the case once and for all. She delved deeper into the mystery, uncovering secrets long buried by the town's elders. It became clear that the killings were not just the actions of a lone madman, but part of a darker, more sinister ritual tied to the town's founding. As the final piece of the puzzle clicked into place, Sarah confronted the descendants of those responsible for the curse, forcing them to reckon with their ancestors' sins. In a climactic ritual under the full moon, with the ghost of the Willow Wraith as an unwilling participant, Sarah managed to break the curse, freeing the tormented spirit and ending the cycle of death that had plagued Willow's End. But victory came at a cost. In unleashing the ghost's story upon the world, Sarah had also unleashed the darker truths about her town, truths that many wished had remained hidden. And as she walked away from the now peaceful ruins of the abandoned house, she couldn't shake the feeling that the ghosts of the past would always linger, just out of sight, in the shadows of Willow's End.